session. This is my second recording session, so I don't really remember what we were doing, other than, you know, generally, whatever. I don't remember most of the voices that I did for the characters, so that's probably gonna be, that's bound to change. What do we got? What are we dealing with here? Fucking elk fawn. Elk fawn is not what you want to see. Turn that out. Get this, please. Oh. Hello. I do relish snuffing out your excess candles before a boss. Perhaps you will now enjoy it as much as I do. Was that in the game before? I don't remember that. I just did it for the sake of doing it. Hello. Woo 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 woo. I really like this one. Alright, and there's this. The only puzzle left is this one, and it has not changed. It doesn't make sense, though. Then that goes off. Still only does 2 damage because then this guy goes and blocks that. But there's just nothing, you can't fucking do anything with it. It doesn't make sense. It's impossible. What? Unless this, it does change at some point. I need to look this up. There's no solution. Is this image actually correct? It says that this should be the... What? Why? I don't understand. I don't know why that was the answer, and I feel like I fucking tried that before. Whatever. Without having met her, this wood carving is meaningless. In time, you will understand its power. Yeah, so, I believe she's unlocked in this run, since this is our 3rd run. Alright, elk, fawn, and squirrel. Is this our character again? No. But they weren't, there was less of these before, wasn't there? Oh, that's right, we still have this puzzle as well. Yeah, because right there, that has to do with the lady. We're even gonna get it's just gonna force us to do it anyway, to get a full thing that's gonna happen later. No, you choose a specific beast. Instead, you must now decide on a tribe that you prefer. So I could get a wolf, a bird, or a bug. Well, this is beast. We needed horned beast. What's in our deck already? So right now, we don't really have anything going for us. So we're just gonna go with the beast for now. The dauntless bloodhound. It leaps to oppose new creatures when they are played. So yeah, he just jumps in front of creatures, which a randomly chosen canine card. Do you wish for something else? Or did you wish for something else? I don't know. I mean, I don't really like cards that do that jump in front of things, unless it's the mole, where it's like a tank. An ancient woman emerged from behind an oak tree. She carefully laid out intricate wood carvings and then gestured at them. Bruce? What the fuck is that word, actually? So, it's only given us a body, which we already have a head, so that's good, really. So, we could evolve our squirrels. We can make our squirrels flying, or we can make our squirrels give 4 bones, which that could be really powerful. So let's go with the 4 bones first. The old woman bared her teeth in satisfaction. Your first totem was complete. The Bone King's sigil will now be marked upon all your squirrel creatures. Which, obviously, we sacrifice our squirrels, and so we can get lots of bones. Okay, so they have flying beasts. This could go horribly wrong in an instant. Greetings. Wolf cub, we can hopefully deal with that. In fact, we can deal with that. There we go. Pack alpha, which actually is not even going next to the wolf cub. It's a bold choice. We're just gonna take our squirrel, and then we'll take another squirrel next turn to create our wolf. And we'll get even more bones. So obviously this run we want to get more bone creatures, since we are so readily able to do it, to get bones. Okay, it's another general pick. We need this. It's a pronghorn. The sadistic pronghorn. Woe be to to those that meet the end of its antlers. So it moves and it double attacks, but it only does 1 damage each. This card is not worth it. This is just an obnoxious card. This one I will sacrifice if I get the chance. I don't even want that in my deck. Another carving. The bones of the ancient woman creaked and groaned as she approached. With gently shaking hands, she placed her offerings before you. Okay, so we have more options. None of these are really good. I think we're still gonna go with our bone squirrels. The old woman collected her pieces, then shuffled off into the darkness. There's another one there. Could do a totem battle, and then we could actually see what card we get. And then we could also get a pack rat. I'm thinking that's probably gonna be better. Hopefully I don't have to use my items. Okay, they're birds that move. Interesting, okay. So first things first, I will let them get the damage on us so that we could attack that. This one's just going to attack the tree and then move over. But that'll be fine for now, because then hopefully we should be able to place our toad next. Then let's get started on being able to create our wolf, because our bullfrog is going to die right now. And now our wolf can absolutely decimate this sparrow. Killed our tree, which is actually helpful for us, and we can place our stink bug because we have so many bone coins. Whoa, okay, I'm messing things up. I wanted to flip my coins around and enjoy them, but it would not let me. Got a bloodhound, but we are already done here. We are unfortunately getting a lot of creatures that require a decent bit of blood. The underappreciated ringworm. Its value is not readily apparent. Alpha and infinitely sacrificable cat. These are all great picks, honestly. I have to go with the cat, but the alpha, dude. I think the alpha is a better pick in our current situation. The cat is so tempting, though. I probably should have went with the cat. Hello. Okay, Porcupine's going to attack our tree. We also have a sparrow. This is a horrible starting hand. I should have freaking used the squirrel because I have the pack rat. I'll just grab it. Tooth pliers is not very good. I would rather have the squirrel, honestly. It's getting close, but yeah, we should win, especially if he doesn't place any more stuff. Alpha, nice. The alpha is going to die, though. Yeah, there he goes. Salutations. Alright. And we're done here. 1 point of overkill. Gets me a gold pelt, then so be it. Not gonna grab anything smaller. Okay, see you later. So, do we even have anything that's worth combining? We could take the pack rat and put it on something else. It's probably a good thing to... But it probably isn't actually a good idea to, like, thin our deck right now, but it's happening. I feel like we should try and leave our stink bug for if we get a cockroach or something. Well, actually, if we get a cockroach, we can just play it infinitely, but we can then put the cockroach on her to play her infinitely, which she's a bit more powerful than a cockroach and costs less bones in the first place. We could also put it on the alpha, that sort of stuff. We have a lot of bones to work with, so that's what we want to do. So yeah, I'm thinking that either the bullfrog or the stoat's usually what I go with. Let's just go with them. Yeah, all right. Yeah, you're getting a perk. Deal with it. It is stitched. Here we go. That smoke. It is great indeed. So now our smoke is actually more useful than just a sacrifice. A still mist closed in around you. You were not alone. A figure emerged from the fog. Stand in the way, or me go and be darned. Coyote and Pack Mule still the same starting hand. Let's start actually with the Squirrel and the Greater Smoke to then place the Pronghorn in the way of the Coyote currently, but he's going to move to the side, so he's going to deal 2 damage, and then he's going to move to the side, so then he can actually hit the Coyote, and then he's going to avoid the other Coyote, but it's going to be in the way of that Coyote. Actually though, if I place my Bullfrog there, but I don't need to. It's a bit of a conundrum. Deal with it later though. Could defend against the Coyote. What score are we at? We're even right now. I'm thinking, okay, our best move is still to place the Bullfrog in front of the Pack Mule, I believe, for now. Okay, and then we'll just grab a Squirrel. For the most part, we're just gonna let this play out. Grab another Squirrel. Okay. Damn Pack Mule, dude. Grab another creature. It's another 2-blood creature, which is a bit frustrating. Yeah, especially now that we're moving on. There's gold in them cards. Alright. Such a dick move that he just breaks the frickin' stone that he gives us and makes it into an even worse frickin' barricade. Oh shit, I should have at least placed the wolf. But oh well. Alright, he's got 3 damage, so he can kill the Bloodhound. Then there's also this Bloodhound, which we will just create to... Uh-oh. Oh, that's unfortunate. But we'll still probably win this no matter what, either way. Alpha. It's an unfortunate placement, but oh well. That's what we have to do. Also, the Alpha's gonna die. Ooh, Vulture. Dang nibbit! This Vulture's gonna do some insane damage. So we have a Squirrel. Let's get another Squirrel. Then we will place the River Snapper here. I don't think it's gonna matter because I'm also gonna place this Turkey Vulture, which will just go over that guy, and we'll get some overkill damage from this. So I didn't even need to do that other move, but oh well. I always play as if I'm not gonna win. Your lives are restored. Oh, it just keeps going. Choose carefully. Show me what we got. I should have used the knife again to try and get that other thing done. Ouroboros. We have too many things that require big blood. Damn, dude. It's too tempting not to take. Not making wise decisions. Free of the prospector's unhinged gaze, you looked ahead. Okay, so there's a sacrifice thing. We can get rid of our pronghorn. The air grew humid. Your boots became harder to pull from the mud. The dank smell of tepid water invaded your nostrils. You had reached the wetlands. Still not what we need. We're definitely taking the Rattler. The other side of the coin is that if we don't have enough things to sacrifice, we don't get enough things to actually sacrifice the rats for, or the squirrels for, we don't get the bones. So that's another issue. If our deck gets top-loaded with all bone creatures. You came across some familiar stones, but there was something different. You intuited that the fate of the creature selected for this would not be pleasant. Yeah, good freaking bye, pronghorn. You callously slaughtered the pronghorn. Indeed I did. However, the Bone Lord was pleased by your sacrifice. He seriously only gave me a single bone still? A minor boon of the Bone Lord. You will start each battle with 1 extra bone. That was like a decent card, at least theoretically decent. You shook off the viscera of the poor pronghorn and carried onwards. Whatever, at least I got it out of my deck. And we can only do this fight, so that kind of sucks. I did not even consider it, and that is actually atrocious. We're gonna have to be real careful about this. So these kingfishers are even more powerful than before. Let's start with a squirrel. Let's sacrifice the squirrel for the stoat in the place where nothing is currently. I should have used my tooth thing, but I didn't. Started with her gold pelt in her hand, which sucks. I think if you place the pelts, of course they will block an attack. However, I think that they permanently get destroyed if they die. Fuck a wolf. So we're still currently losing a point per turn. And it's all about the change anyway. He's gonna freaking kill my guy. Let's offset this by 1. Just use this item up so I don't forget it again. Oh my jeez. Okay, squirrel. And then we can also place the rattler. They're at reduced damage, but they're still profiting now. We should hopefully end this fight soon. Ouroboros, it's a very rough pick, but we still win, so. Thank Jorbs us we're out of there. Another card. The tenacious skink. It moves over when attacked, leaving its tail behind. The adept kingfisher, a slippery hunter. So you want the alpha's the best out of all this, because the kingfisher is not very good for us personally, I would believe. I think there's a lot of situations where he would just be a hindrance. Okay, now we are forced to sacrifice something. And really, there's nothing that I want to sacrifice, but right now, the Ouroboros is actually our best decision to sacrifice. We can't really afford him. So I still think that she is the best choice for our build going on here. Empower me! Squirrel. Okay, the bullfrog is going to attack our stump, of course. So we'll place our bullfrog, which then gives us 5 bones, I believe, which is just not enough for the stupid-ass rattler. Which I guess is a good thing that we couldn't place it, because they would have been instantly killed by that coyote. Speaking of which, our bullfrog is going to be instantly killed by the coyote. Nice top deck. Yeah, so far it's not looking very good, actually, but it's probably as good as it can be in our current situation. Okay, you go here, kill everything. Motherfucker. Okay, things are still working out. Shouldn't have taken a squirrel, but oh well. Frick. Well, here's what's happening. Place a squirrel, sacrifice her. Then we will take out the rattler. Then we will put the stink bug here so that we can weaken the coyote and she won't even die from it. We'll still take 1 point of damage, but that's okay. It's actually an even turn there. Okay. Now we get another squirrel. We will take the bloodhound, sacrifice the squirrel and that lady to then place the bloodhound, and we put the stink bug down. Golden pelt, not what you want, but we win anyway, so oh well. It wouldn't have been beneficial to destroy the thing anyway. Now we have a frickin' trial. This is gonna be rough. The trial of 2 kin. 2 of the 3 drawn cards must be kin to pass. They have to be part of the same thing. We have a lot of wolves, but we still have these stupid freaking pelts that ruin everything. So I don't trust it. Trial of health. 3 drawn cards must have at least 6 health combined. 2, 2, 3, 2, 2. Must have 3 health. Well, actually, or 6 health. We could probably achieve that. I don't know. What's this? Trial of wisdom. 3 sigils. There's none on that. 2 on there. That. 1. I'm gonna go with the health one.
Let the trial of health begin.
3. Alright, we got it. 9. You've passed the trial. A moving rat king, not very good. A moving coyote, not very good, but it works with our bones. And this guy creates an ant and also gets more powered up with every round. Well, I guess we have to go with the coyote. Still don't want to start building up a deck of 2 bloods, because that's just going to be too much. You found yourself among a grove of thick and pungent mushrooms. You squinted to see a figure through a thick cloud of spores. Oh boy.
Are we the mycologists, yes?
Yes.
And we are performing our experiments from...
We are not welcome elsewhere.
We will experiment on your flock, yes? We need to attend the same creatures.
One for each of us. I think we only have 1 pair. Yeah, our alphas. So this is going to double up his abilities. It's not going to power up the other 2 creatures doubly. It's just going to make this guy do 2 damage and have 4 health. It's not super great. I'd rather have multiple of them, honestly, but oh well, here we go.
I think this could get messy.
Look away.
The alpha is now 1.
Alright, see you later. Rattler and Beehive. Okay, I can deal with all of this. In fact, I can actually just still place this right now, because I can still make this profitable and still live and succeed and such. Grab another card. Fucking golden pelt on the top of the deck every fucking time. Bullfrog. Well, we'll use the bee to get the bullfrog instead. Then we'll get another bee, actually. So this beehive actually plays to our advantage. Oh shit. The alpha. Nice. If I do say so myself. And the adder can't even kill the stink bug because he only has 1 damage. And the wolf... we have no bones. It would still be more profitable to place the bee and sacrifice the stink bug and the bee to get the wolf. And we actually can still place the stink bug even though it's not going to make a difference. We're still going to get the overkill. Okay, so we need to keep our eye out for a trader, which we actually haven't had. We haven't had an option to get an elk card or whatever, an elk fawn. Just been some bull, so we can go there and there. Do we have anything that we actually want to combine? Not even at all, really. The tyrannical great white, the master of the deep. All right, now the great white is worth the consideration, especially that we don't even have any bone options here. It would be good to get some more small sacrifice options to be able to build up our bone economy, but the great white is just too good to pass up. Even though he is a person who goes under the water, even if he places a powerful card to kill it, he can't because it goes under the water, so he's invincible. Now this is actually an interesting choice. If this was my first playthrough, I would think that this would be useless. However, it's not. So it actually would be preferable probably to go here rather than there. So let's go visit the Mushroom Men again.
Did you bring us 2 of the same?
We would like to experiment.
Oh dear, you do
not have duplicate cards.
Take one of ours.
We will use it next time. Wolf, golden pelt, and coyote. The golden pelt could be really good for getting a future card, but it's gonna be so annoying to have 3 pelts in our deck for the Fisher fight, which is coming up. I'm doing it. I play to win. He who dares. Okay, here we go. You behold an immense man slouched beside a mucky pond. He appeared to be tearing hunks of flesh from a fish corpse. Some chunks were thrown back to the pond where a few ghoulish birds snapped them up, and some were sloppily pushed into the hulking man's mouth.
You bring fresh fish. Easy jokes.
Of course, golden pelt right in our first hand. Kingfisher off the bat. So the first thing that I see here is we do stoat, And then we do Greater Smoke. So they are only going to do 2 damage. That's okay. We can block this. Should probably just keep getting squirrels for now. It's a war of attrition at the moment, but it's okay. Oh! I think he will still snatch whatever I place next, so... Oh, but that fucking bullfrog is gonna fuck everything up. Okay. I think I have a plan. Right now we're stuck in a stalemate. Actually, no, we're not. We're slowly gaining 1 point. But I can't run out of squirrel cards because I can run out. I think I only have a few left. I hope he doesn't steal one of my actual cards here. Oh, actually, this worked out. Okay.
Go, fish.
So yeah, now we have to deal with that. Let's see what our next actual card is. Alpha. That's doable. So we'll take this, we'll sacrifice these 2 to make the Bloodhound. We'll even... Well, we didn't need to do all of that, actually. We can, because we're gonna use the knife here. Even though we don't need it, I actually would have succeeded just fine. We need it for one of the puzzles. But we also got a bunch of overkill, so that was nice.
You will not perish quite yet. Perhaps one of these will entice you.
That filthy feral hog.
It becomes incensed when its chimes are struck.
Are the chimes next to it? Okay, they are. Interesting. I've never actually used the douse.
The amorphous amoeba. Its sigils are ever changing.
He is a bone guy. And the douse does take 2 blood, so... But the Child 13 also takes 1 blood, which we need to get more of those cards in our hand. Yeah. This is better for our economy, I think.
Would you care for a new eye?
There it is. Find salvation in the cuckoo clock.
Happy with that one.
Moving past the pond, you took a deep breath of fresh air and continued on. The relief of the fresh air quickly gave way to a bone-shaking chill. You guessed at the path ahead as the snow increasingly obscured it. You had climbed to the snow line. Alright, this is where we got screwed last time. Now, there's a trader right there, so that's definitely where we want to go first. But I also want to, leave now that I have things to look at. Let's flip through this, nothing special there. Okay, so then this just shows us the answer. Stunted wolf.
Take that film roll before he sees it.
No! What are you up to there? Okay, that's already open. This is still the same. Ooh. Okay, can't do anything there. That's already done. Got some more teeth here. Alright. I guess we're done here. Other than, doing that one thing. Let's go see what we can get for these damn pelts.
Show me some exquisite pelts.
I don't remember what hers was. Hair pelts. Elk fawn. With the coyote. I don't know, we need, like I said, more 1 blood things. And we also need this for the puzzle, so.
Incredible golden pelts?
Okay. So these are actually pretty atrocious cards for us. We'll take the amoeba and the amalgam, I'm thinking.
You have my gratitude.
Okay, and then we have ability combining, which actually is not helpful whatsoever right now, I don't think. Can make something else infinitely sacrificable. We need to keep the elk fawn. I mean, the infinite sacrifices seem like the best option, except for we could just get rid of the bloodhound. However, then they would start moving the creature, and I just Don't want that in general. Infinitely sacrificable. Well, actually, we don't even want infinite sacrificability in the first place. So let's actually take this guy out. This is not the greatest run that I've had. This guy actually could be really powerful if he has that, because then he can move to whoever shows up and kill them while never being able to be killed. This is actually, like, insane, theoretically. Maybe we'll get to try it out, but it's gonna be a pain to try and get him out on the board in the first place.
I ought to thank you. How long has it been?
It has been quite bad. I am trapped in the body of a stoat, in the paper of a card.
I see that.
And I have, of course, say what the resets once more. Did not see what he said.
Go on.
Our player, the friend here, they already hold the key. Alright. Oh, elk fawn. I don't remember. I think the elk fawn needs to be here, and there needs to be a squirrel there. But then the elk fawn is gonna fucking fuck off in the other direction. So I think our first move is to... Let's just ensure that I don't mess this up. And we'll place the stoat here. Okay, now we need the squirrel. Then we have to make the elk fawn. Fuck, I don't remember what the actual thing was. Jesus criminy. Because I believe the elk fawn needed to be there, but he's gonna move over. God damn it. And he's just spawning in actual elks, which is just fucking bullshit. Okay, he does 2 damage, but he'll die because he only has 2 health. So let's sacrifice and keep him out of the way for now, so we can at least... We'll probably win this next one now. Well, actually no, because now our damage was negated. The amoeba, nice, and he evolves. Let's put the amoeba there. This place gonna rabbit. So now the amoeba will kill, the elder amoeba will kill the elk. Oh my lord. And we actually don't want this snowy fur to die. So here's what's happening. We're gonna take this.
So you found this stunted wolf. I have seen this play out enough times to know that a plan is in motion. Make haste.
So we're gonna sacrifice the elk to place child 13. Oh crap, but we can't sacrifice child 13 to make him useful to attack the fawn. But we can start wearing down the elk there. At least we won't lose any points this round. Okay, so we're going to take the squirrel, sacrifice the squirrel and the stink bug to place the wolf in front of the elk. Then we will place the stink bug in the open space. Okay, now we're rolling. Should have placed my... but I couldn't sacrifice him. Never mind, wouldn't have mattered. So we could get more pelts, but I feel like I'm just hurting. I feel like I'm just asking for trouble if I go and get more pelts, especially this... I believe we're in the late game now, theoretically, if I remember correctly. And then either sacrifice a card or combine a card. And really, I don't want to do that. What's over here? I could enhance a card, gain a card, totem battle, gain another card. Huh. So the elk fawn does need to be in the corner with a squirrel in front of it. Sparrow, alpha, elk. Let's get the alpha. Let's enhance the ability of another card. Show me the money. It's power. Since we have difficulty with sacrificing in general right now, let's also just give him power off the bat so that he will hopefully be useful no matter what. And now we have the totem battle. Still have not even seen our shark card. This is really annoying that it keeps doing stink. Okay. So this is a horrible first thing because we can't even kill these guys. I'm just gonna, here's the move that I'm thinking. So this elk fawn is gonna block the other elk fawn. we are going to have a second squirrel so that we can sacrifice these two to be able to make... Okay, here's the better option so that we can kill both of these elk fawns. That's all we can do for now. I could use the fishing hook, but I'd rather not. It's getting close, though. Let's use the bullfrog as a meat shield. Actually, I should have used the stoat, but then... I don't know. This is just rough in general. This is fucking shit. I can't do anything. I have to use the hook. Let's use it on this one. Then we will put the stoat here to actually get the damage dealt. Though he will die and is... Oh, he's not going to die, but he can't do anything against this elk fawn anyway, so he will die. Then... Coyote. Can't do a whole lot. We can place him there and start trying to get some economy going. So there's a chance... I think we should win this next turn. Nope. Wait, maybe. Yes, we win. Okay, cool. And we get our great white with no chance of being able to use him. Yeah, we have a lot of overkill points, but I just did not want to chance it. So we no longer have any duplicates, I believe, so we could get another card from him, but that'll lead us into another totem battle, which we are already just having a hernia with. But we don't want to combine any of our cards either. So that's the way we have to go. You must make a different kind of choice now. Choose not a specific beast, but decide the cost that you wish to pay. 1 blood, 2 blood, bones. The meddlesome bat, a minor terror. A random card with a cost of bone. What were you expecting? So now I could put flying on something, but I really don't even like flying, really. Oh, but then there's another one up there. I think this is just a better way to go in general, as long as I live through this frickin' thing, but whatever. We need duplicates. 1 for each of us. Wait, I have duplicate? I have another alpha that's with the fucking already fucking stitched together alpha. Oh my, it's gonna be a 3/6 alpha. You may want to avert your eyes. You now have but 1 alpha. Is it stronger? It's a good question. This thing is getting grimy as frick. I wonder if there's like an Easter egg if I like keep being able to amalgamate these guys and just, you know, keep combining them. I wonder if there's something that happens. They just turn to mush or something at some point. Fuck you, really, with this garbage? Ugh. Fucking off yourself. Start with the stoat right here, then we put the bat right there. We might be able to avert this, actually. If we do this. Make them fly, which that one's already flying. I did not actually need to use that item now that I think about it, but I actually don't like the ability to just make them fly, so. Usually I want to kill his things so I know where I stand in the actual fight. None of these are really good. Let's go with the serpent. It's an adder. Not super great, but it could be a nice trump card if he pulls out a freaking Uri or some crazy shit. I don't know if he will, but maybe. We don't need a totem, so we can go to these guys again. Now this time I don't think I have any duplicates. Do you have... They are not victims. Oh, your cards are all distinct. No pairs. Canine, hooved, reptilian, feathered, insectoid. The amalgam is all. Okay, so I'm freaking so pissed off and livid. What just happened is that OBS just decided it wanted to fucking crash for God knows what fucking reason. At least I think I was able to recover the main recording, and they didn't even get the whole recording. It skipped this fucking boss fight. So we fought the trapper and the trader. That's supposed to be a big twist. fight, you start by fighting the trapper, who has these little bear trap frogs that you have to fight, and then when you kill the bear trap frogs, they turn into bear traps, and then when something attacks the bear traps, it instantly kills it no matter what it is, and replaces them in your hand not permanently, but for that fight, as a wolf pelt, which then once you beat the first phase, you go into the second phase, which the trader is the second phase, and they lay out a bunch of usually powerful creatures, and you have to trade those pelts that you got in your hand to take away the cards from that side. They go in your hand, and then anything that is left, you have to fight. I beat it, but whatever, I'm just so fucking mad. Today has not been a good day. I've not been having a good week. You could see the light in the distance. The end is near. It's been like 10 or 20 minutes, so I'm just fucking... I have the seethe in this fucking hatred right now. I'm so mad. Okay, so we could go to the trader, which is weird. But I also have no pelts, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because I did not trade in for any pelts. It's a very low chance that we'll be able to do this, but I'm also not too concerned. But we also might be nearing the literal end of this. So we are full up on items. Maybe not, actually. We don't want to combine anyone, really. I could probably do the adder's ability on someone, actually. But I can't tell. Are we missing our hook? Do we have 3 items? I don't know. I'm still going with this. Fuck it. So I can add this to something that will be able to insta-kill anything. We can't add it to the shark, which would have been really nice. But the shark already has pretty powerful ability. Start with something very low end. I think the bullfrog would probably be pretty good to make it that much more powerful. Though it probably would have been nice to have put it on something with a bunch of health, but I don't think we really have that either. Your eyes affix themselves on the small cabin. Warm light, a beacon in the oppressive darkness of night. Surely this cabin marked the end of your travels. I can't go backwards. I've never actually tried it before. Hello. Steps away from the strange cabin, you were presented with an opportunity. I don't offer my boons to just any traveler. If you are able to pass my trials, you will be rewarded mightily. The trial of rarity. The 3 drawn cards must include a rare card. The trial of skins. The 3 drawn cards must include a pelt card. Well, that's useless. Trial of the winged. The 3 drawn cards must include a card with the airborne sigil. It doesn't let me look at my deck. I don't think we have many rare cards, but rare cards is our best bet. We have no pelts. We have a few flying cards, but not many. I think we'd have a better chance at this. I don't think we're going to do it anyway.
Let the trail of rarity begin.
That's a rare card. And that's a rare card. The amalgam is a rare card. Success. I will grant you one of my most powerful boons. Cards that dramatically alter the game, and you don't even need to draw them. The boon of the magpie's eye. When you draw from your deck, you may choose any card in your deck to draw. The boon of the goat's blood. You will be able to start a battle with a black goat on the board. The boon of ambidextrous. You may draw twice at the beginning of your turn. So this one seems like it's very not good. It might be able, if like you had an Uri to be able to like trump shit, but I might be wrong even anyway. The magpie could be extremely good. But I think that the double draw would be so good. Because I think you can draw a squirrel and a thing if you so desired. I'm gonna do the double draw. We will repeat that once more. Now usually these ones are like impossible. The trial of the swift. The 3 drawn cards must include a card with the sprinter sigil. Trial of the fiend. The 3 drawn cards must include a card with the waterborne sigil. If you have a ring, you pass automatically. I don't know. I've never seen this work. I don't know what the ring is. 11? I've never seen that before. Can I back out? No. You can't look at your deck or anything. And so this is... we obviously don't have this. We have one of these. I don't know how many of these.
Let the trial of the swift begin.
The coyote is a card with the sprinter sigil. Success. Your choice of boons. The boon of the magpie's eye. The boon of the bone lord. You will start a battle with 8 bones. The boon of the forest. You will start a battle with grand furs on all of your spaces. Fuck that. Oh, and I can't even leave either. 11. I have to remember that. Hello. You managed to get both of my boons. I rarely say this, but I am impressed. You have been a worthy adversary, but unfortunately, I must soon put you to death. Oh. Hi there. You took your time out there, and I'm itching for another game. Are you ready to play? Shit, I want to go to the clock. I hope you are adequately prepared. Perhaps one more to be safe. This fight sucks if you can't get it done right off the bat. He really fucks everything up. Okay. Place this here. Stoat here. Then the coyote. And then this guy does 3 damage, which is all this guy's health. And we'll be profiting 4 for now with what we have. Except for that we have this stupid ass mole man. I forgot that he just does it right away, so all these cards are gonna go to waste, basically. That's right, I can draw whatever I want. I didn't even think about that. Let's go with the elk fawn for our next card, but we're not gonna place anything quite yet. That was a nice freaking kill right there. Wait, I think I just lost. Nope. Fuck you. I literally don't accept it. I am not in the fucking mood for this shit. Fuck you. Go fuck yourself. It's not even the game's fault, but also this fucking last fight's bullshit. Oh no. Okay, so it seems like it's pretty stuck in its ways, so I should hopefully be able to do this again. Please, for the love of fucking God. Okay. Does the mole man have flying protection? Yes, he does, because he's the ultimate protection. Scissors, that could change the game. Oh crap, the order I placed this. Okay, so I'm gonna get to do 2 damage, but then the coyote will die and the stoat will be damaged. There will be 2 damage, which will allow me to live through his next attack. We just need to continue this. Do we have something that can kill the amalgam?
Not right off the bat. Actually, yes, the bullfrog can kill it. Okay. So these gold nuggets will actually live, but we won't be able to get even close to being ahead. And in fact, we're in a horrible situation, which I don't think we can win again. Can't make 3 sacrifices. Let's go with the elk fawn and then a squirrel. Because then this guy will attack. Then this guy will attack, which will destroy the gold. Then he will deal the 1 damage, but then they'll be protected from that. So if I use this to pull my tooth, I should live. Whether or not I can do anything after that remains to be seen. So we obviously need another squirrel. Let's take our stink bug here. We have to place our stuff first and then place a squirrel. Is that there? The squirrel here. But is the amalgam going to just kill the squirrel? No, he pulls it first, thank God. This is going to plan so far. Oh, fuck, and the elk is gonna kill the squirrel because he's a fucking shit-ass card. Let's go with the amalgam. Another squirrel. Place the stink bug. Then I'll sacrifice these 2, maybe. What does this guy have? He creates an ant. Then we'll place the stink bug here. Even though it will... A fucking Urauli? We have to up the pace here. So we have 1, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage, which would put us over, I believe. Let's get the mole man just in case, along with a squirrel. And let's just end that. Actually, I should have placed something with bones, but oh well. Phase 1 is done. Hopefully it gets rid of the Urauli. It did. You capably endured the onslaught of rare creatures, but the true challenge was forthcoming. Shadowy figures appeared before you. In their eyes glimmered a recognition of kinship, but colored by guilt. They were betraying you. Okay, so I remember that one fondly. So I was gonna say these are the ones we created, but they actually are not the ones we created. And in fact, they are weaker than what we created, I think. Probably because I haven't died enough times for it to be proper? I don't know. Either way, let's see what we got here. Let's get the alpha. We shouldn't need much else from there. I will get the great white to have it in my hand. The alpha can kill the amalgam, so let's do this. Up these guys, these guys' power. The bullfrog will just slowly start to inch away at this, but if we can actually do over damage, but he's gonna instantly kill that stump. Because if we could do over damage on that spot, we could kill him. I don't think this actually matters though. I think that we can just end this fairly decently. Except for our amalgam is about to die. Trade for what you can, but know this, the rest will stay and fight for me. But I only can trade for 1. Alright, the Kingfisher eliminates Lewis from existing. The wolf, I believe we can win this before this shows up. So our best bet is Reginald, so that he doesn't kill our amalgam. Let's get a Rattler and an Alpha. Let's end this turn. Still got past the wave. This damned moon. It's dramatic, yes, but it provides no value to my board. I wonder... Ah! Now that's value. Do we have the stink bug? We do.
Now, part of me wanted to save my fishing hook to try and grab this, but I just couldn't do it. So this guy has flying protection. He also has Omni Strike. A card bearing this sigil will strike each opposing space that is occupied by a creature. It will strike directly if no creatures oppose it, so it just attacks every space. And then Tidal Lock. At the beginning of its owner's turn, a card bearing this sigil will pull small creatures like squirrels into orbit. So you can't leave squirrels in place to block the attacks. We still have a squirrel. Let's get another one just in case. Then we will grab, let's just say the bat. For now, we will continue. Oh, it has insta-kill! Holy shit! You really destroyed the moon. I suppose all that's left is to finish me off. Go on. Oh, dude, just insta-kill. Holy shit.
Oh my, I think I just beat him. Oh.
See ya. Ah! Cam Weirks.
Oh shit. Hey there, card gamers! I'm the Lucky Carter, and this is another pack opening video. Today, I am opening Catch Monsters packs and digging for that epic, shiny Transcendence! And here I'll add some crazy VFX with lightning bolts or something. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I am about to open my first pack. Feeling good about this one.
Who the fuck opens card packs like that? Also, this crease in your green screen is gonna fuck it up.
Okay, and our first rare is a Birchkin. Not exactly a viable competitive card, but hey, it's a pretty one. All right, next pack. Feeling even better about this one.
It's crazy that some people actually make a living off of just doing this. They just open card packs. Must be nice.
Not sure what they're doing down there at the card factory, but these are feeling good in my hands. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Some jank cards. Maybe a few additions to my draft cube. We'll see. And our rare for this pack is Bandog. Not exactly riveting so far, but we have many packs to go. Next pack, here we come!
Bro doesn't even turn off his phone while he's frickin' doing his business, damn. Unprofessional. This is like, it was like almost 2 months later.
Hey there, card gamers! I'm the Lucky Carter, and this is a vintage pack opening video. Today I'm opening a few super rare old packs I snagged at a garage sale. I've got 4 packs of Inscryption. You would not believe the deal I got on these.
Why would someone have unopened packs at a garage sale unless they were like an ultra nerd and they were also selling them for way too much?
For whatever reason, they only did one set of these cards and then stopped printing them. There's not a huge market for them anymore, but at the rate I got them for, there's not really much to lose. That being said, a foil Mantis God goes for a couple $100, so fingers crossed.
Foil Mantis God, I would believe it.
Really cool art on these. Definitely stands the test of time. And our rare for this pack is Blue Mage. Cool looking card, but not going to be worth very much. All right. Let's see what we got going on in the second pack. This pack has been opened and resealed. Hope no one snuck the rare out of it.
I was gonna say, ripped off.
That would suck.
Got the foil Mantis God already.
Come on, people, honestly. Who opens and reseals a pack? There's a set of coordinates on this card. Looks like they were drawn on with a pen. 49 degrees north, 123 degrees.
Don't tell people, you
west.
idiot.
I think I'd have to check, but I think that's pretty nearby.
Do you know what your coordinates are of your home right now? This guy does. Oh yeah, vlog cam.
Alright, you guys, I'm out here living my best life. Got my trusty headlamp and shovel. Always come prepared, kids.
Headlamp? That's just a normal lamp.
Whew. There we go.
Gonna wait until morning?
Yeah. Okay. Whew. Getting close. I think. Assuming there is a thing to get close to. This very well may be a massive waste of...
And the next thing's an error. Okay.
Alright. That's why you always bring an extra battery, boys and girls.
Is that what happens when
Every
you run out of
time.
battery on a recording?
You gotta come prepared.
Maybe on old cameras, I don't know. All of a sudden there's a big foot in the fucking distance.
Alright. This is it.
Well, I mean, distance is only like 5 feet in front of him, so, you know, as much as you can get.
And now, we dig.
Yeah. If you keep doing that, you're gonna fall right through back down into China. What are you doing, dude?
I give a 75% chance it's a rock.
Oh,
But
he was trying to find something shallowly buried. Okay. Makes more sense then.
Is that?
Don't bury your
my
time
God, you guys,
capsule
I
in a
can't believe
cardboard
it.
box, kids.
There's actually something here.
It's got mud all over it now.
What? What the fuck?
Don't swear on my fucking video.
Are you seeing this? I'm a little confused.
And he's sprinting.
Why are you running?
Was he being followed? He left his shovel. Shovels are expensive, you know. Like can be. This is the same day that he went out. So these three happened on the same day. He found the coordinates before, the day before. He's looking...
Who even has a floppy disk drive anymore?
Oh, he's looking for a floppy disk drive.
Okay, $11. Cheaper than a foil steam ball, Willie. Alright, fine. Wow, great video.
Relatable.
Okay, time to figure out what's on this thing.
Dude, that's the loading screen that the game starts with. Okay. I guess that's all. Sure. Okay, we're back. Hello? Oh. I do not celebrate often, and I seldom give gifts. But you, challenger, you are worthy. Please, do not be polite. Dig in. Is there something wrong? Your prize awaits. The cake is a lie, bro. Very well. Come with me. I can't see! Stand right there. Who gave you that? You absolute ingrate. Give it back. I wonder what happens if you just... I clicked. I wonder what happens if you don't click. I wonder if you can, like, fail and die on that. Oh, and there's all the dead people. And these are actually Easter eggs for later. Yeah, that's not fucking weird. Hello? Alright, cool. New game. This recording's already been going on a long time. At least fucking if I combine the times. We didn't even complete that other puzzle, unfortunately. And also I didn't get a chance to do that, to put 11 o'clock in the clock. In the beginning, the world did not know cards. Shit. That is, until the scribes arrived. Each had their own method of inscription to create cards. Grimora used her quill to inscribe the epitaphs of the dead. Leshy used his wildlife camera to capture beasts. PO3 uses a particle scanner to copy the CPUs of robots. And Magnificus used his brush to paint with wizard pupils. With the cards created, the scribes had solidified their power. Until one day, a challenger arrived to replace one of the scribes. Choose a starting deck to mark your ambition. Here I am. Okay, so it's kind of a annoying game choice to do this to you at the beginning of this, because there's two whole new systems that are just not even, you have no way of knowing how to understand them at the beginning. And honestly, I don't remember which one of these is the best, but I remember really liking this, I think. Your ambition is to replace PO3 and become Scribe of Technology. I'll try it. The cards were added to your collection. Okay, so that is the end of this episode. It has been a long journey to get this far, even just tonight, but the game is still good. It's just really dampened my spirits because of stupid ass OBS. Anyway, subscribe if you want to see more gaming content. Hopefully a lot more will be coming out soon. Who knows though. Anyway, all I have to say for now is bye-bye.